Hello, gentlemen. How are we all doing? So, over to here, I've been buying something fairly recently, as you can see right here, with the Voodoo-Cursed Soldier Soul and the Scout Soul. But, what's that about? Why would you buy that? Well, it's actually a buy order. You see, again, what's the date right now? So, about 9 months ago, around Christmas time, Christmas to the New Year, I had quite a lot of money, and I thought I should be spending this on some wise investments. But why are these wise investments? What's going on? Well, I have kept track of the prices I offered, and quite nicely, I actually can still see the buy orders for most of them here. So if I just keep scrolling down, eventually I will see my buy orders for the Voodoo Cursed. There we go. Right here. Now, why would I invest into these? What's going on? What's going on here? Well, Halloween's just around the corner, isn't it? And would you believe that loads of people happen to like buying these for Halloween? I'm shocked. Well, that is exactly that. So every year, all of these jump up in price. Now, of course, you're looking at this with my currency. Understandable if that's a bit annoying, but I'll show you the difference in a minute. So I've also got it written down here because it's not the first time I've done this. I actually did this for Christmas 2020, early 2021. I thought maybe I should start investing into some of these Voodoo-Cursed Souls. And I bought Scout, I bought Spy, I bought Pyro, I bought Demoman, I bought Soldier. I bought them for these prices, and then I sold them in two batches of 10 in these prices. And whilst it isn't an insane jump in price, it's still a profit. And then I thought, well, I profited. I did a very nice profit in all of these. Maybe I should do it again for Christmas 2021 as it rolled into January 2022. So I didn't buy, but I did a very comfortable buy order. So I did 30 of all of these, and I thought Scout was probably going to be the most in demand. Now we are about 3-4 weeks until the Halloween update. I'm over here. Here we are. Sorry, almost screwed up there immediately. So this is the current state of the most expensive haunted Voodoo-Cursed Souls. I refreshed just to see if there'll be any change. But yeah, Demoman is now the most expensive. So how about we get a nice quick look and see how much he's selling for right now? Because I bought the vast majority of mine throughout the whole year. I didn't buy them immediately, but with a very strong buy order. If you recall, I requested to buy 30. I bought 17 so far. They've tripled in price. So the highest buy order in this at the moment is $3.15. That right there is probably about $3.80. And they're only going up in price more and more because as we get closer and closer to Halloween, the demand increases and increases. So if you're ever considering, what's a good long-term investment that I could probably do with TF2? Well, if it's Christmas time, I'd sit there and say, buy the discounted paints because they always bounce back up in price. But of course, these aren't a bad shout either. So earlier this year, what prices was I offering? I was offering these prices right here. Sorry for the notepad, but yeah, you can probably see that a lot easier now. It's all white as well. Your eyes are probably being burned, but yeah. Let's just zoom in a lot more so you can just see that. So yeah, I was kind of offering around no more than $1.30 at the very most, which would have been for the Demoman one. And yeah, it's worked out very nicely. I've made a very decent profit. So yeah, Scout. So you're selling for around $3.50 right about now. The highest buy order is going up to $2.80. So yeah, I requested 50 and I've only managed to buy 8. But there's no point removing that buy order. I'll just keep it there forever. And on a different account, maybe later this year at Christmas time, or post-Christmas preferably, I will do another buy order. Because there's no point removing it. I am still buying a whole bunch of them with a decent range. I believe I have the $1 and the €1 range. I might as well just keep it. And I probably could bump up a second buy order now, and I could do maybe $1.50, $2. We could do that. So yeah, Gentlemen, it's going to be quite hard to sell all of them, but there definitely is increasing demand as we get ever so closer. There is quite a lot of quantity, but yeah, these all have happily, steadily climbed up in price. If you were, what if I did this? No, that's the wrong one. What if I did this to the left, and then put this to the right? And then I go over to here, and if I zoom in, oh yeah, but it's going to zoom onto the yeah. So if you can kind of see my prices here, and then you can see what the price is here now, there is definitely an improvement. What if I did that, and then zoomed in? No, it's not going to work. Oh well, I tried my best, but I hope that the point has been made. Very nice, slow, casual investment that's worked out very nicely for me, so as long as I was patient. Worked out like a treat, you know. Halloween always sees a nice boost in price. Wait, we're not talking about Rust, we're talking about TF2. Whilst I'm here, why don't we get a nice quick look and see how all of the cases are doing. So, Crimson Cash, currently at just over 80,000. A good week ago, we saw it go down to about 75,000 quantity. That was people removing listings. So if you saw that and thought, oh, it's going to go up in price. No. Someone was removing listings, and it looks like they've relisted them. So, Tough Break, how are you doing? Tough Break Watch. We've got more on the market now. They've increased in quantity. So 52 cents currently at the moment. The $1 region we can still see with our eyes, but all of this that you see here is 4,000 quantity. And of course, we are still waiting to potentially see what the new unusual effects we might get. So that is still potentially just around the corner. So I just took a real quick look because people were asking. So Crimson Cash, I've already said it. I think it's already reached its climax for this year. If we do get very good effects this year, I do think Crimson Cash will be one of the most in-demand cases to be opened. But it's all about, what effects are we going to get? So how about we take another quick look over to the workshop? Yeah! Team Fortress 2, I want to look at you. We go to items. We see everything that's popular, but preferably you want to see most recent. And then we also want to go and see... we want to see unusual effects. Because there was actually a very nice... oh, hello. Okay, these aren't very Halloween-y. But that does look very nice. Go away, cases. I'm looking at effects. Damn, buddy. That is a cool looking effect. But I don't associate that with Halloween. So I would be surprised if that gets accepted. Do you have a nice visual of it in game? Stands out very nicely, but it's not super huge. Looks a bit weird as well when you look at it in 3D. And this seems to be the same sort of style. No, that does look pretty big. That does look really cool. It's kind of giving me epilepsy. Well, that's one way to pay to win. Make everybody blind. But yeah, you've got to keep an eye on what's coming out. I saw this for a very nice visual for Halloween taunts. So that's a very interesting looking TF2 unusual taunt effect. We've got it in various different colours, all nice and spooky. Makes you very noticeable when you're doing your taunts. With very good taunt unusual effects would lead to the oh god, what am I trying to say? The unusual fires going up in price. There'll be a sudden demand to keep using all of them, and all of their prices will go up. So yep, it goes many different ways. Yeah, so always keep an eye out. What cosmetics have we seen fairly recently? I like that bit. I like the whiskers. Cool. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks really silly. I know what that's referencing. That's got to be Homelander. Clowns. Yep, we're seeing a whole bunch of silly things appearing, but what of it is very Halloween-y. Oh, that looks actually really cool. I like that. Yeah, that would work. But yeah, that looks nice. So, yeah. Keep at it, guys. We're only 3 or 4 weeks to go. Well, to be more precise, we're 1, 2, 3. We're about 3.5 weeks. 3.5 weeks, and that's when I think the Halloween update will be coming out, and that's when we can have fun. That's when we can start making profits. But that deadline, don't forget, it's usually like 2 weeks before the actual update comes out. That the cosmetic, the Halloween deadline, the submissions are probably. That's when the deadline's probably. So it's probably going to be what? The 19th, maybe? The 19th of September is probably going to be the deadline for submissions. So yeah, keep an eye out. See what's there. All good.